everyone sit, get comfy, grab a snack, grab a drink. This isn't the most ideal way for me to sit down. Mind your business. Hi, my lovely people. Welcome to I Wish You Were Here. I'm your host, Michelle Cuervo. I don't know when that's ever going to start feeling natural to me, but the name of the podcast comes because, as I'm sure many of you know, if not all of you, I've been making true crime content on TikTok for over a year now, and prior to 2024, I've been sitting on my couch talking about true crime cases with my friends, my sisters, their friends, my mom. I mean, anytime a case has been headline news, I've been on my couch talking to someone about it. And that's the vibe that I want for this pod. Most of my audience is made up of girls my age, and when I tell these stories, I am captivated, so much so that I want to tell the story and share it with you guys. But as great as it is speaking through a camera, I really do wish that you were here. All that to say, this atmosphere and the cases that I cover are told in a storytelling manner so that one, they're easy to follow along with, but two, so that it does feel like two friends just sitting down dissecting a case together and getting to the bottom of what the truth is, because there is always a truth. It just depends on who you ask. What you can expect from this podcast is exactly what I've been doing on TikTok, just on a bigger scale, longer formats, also so you can listen to it audio only if that's something that you do prefer. But this podcast is also meant so that I can tell the stories in the way that they deserve to be told, with no time limit or pressure to fit all of the information into a 10-minute video. Eventually, the goal of the podcast is to have guests on, whether it be victims, families of the victims, lawyers, experts, anyone that would add valuable insight to a case would be great to have, and I really do hope that one day I am able to have guests on, but for now, here we are. And I know that true crime has become a really big genre, and some people are in it for the thrill, the drama, the shocking, unexpected twists and turns that happen more often than not. But that's not necessarily why I'm here. I think it's so incredibly important to talk about what is going on in the world around us at all times. And I choose to cover these stories because they matter, because behind every headline is a real person whose life was taken, whose voice was silenced, a real family affected, and sometimes, a lot of times, these cases get overlooked or forgotten. I believe in telling the stories the right way, with respect, with purpose, and with a hope that spreading awareness can lead to justice, prevention, or at the very least, remembrance. This really isn't just storytelling to me, it's shining a light in what can more often than not feel like very, very dark places. And I want to do that, and I want you to do that with me, and it's honestly such a pleasure that you want to listen to me, and you will hear me say this a lot, but I really do wish you were here. See you guys all in episode 1. I am so excited, and thank you again so much for giving me a platform to be able to speak about things that matter. I love you so, so much. Massive kiss on the forehead to every single one of you. Thank you guys for tuning into this little intro. Episode 1 will be out in the next few days. I cannot wait. You can listen to, follow, and subscribe to I Wish You Were Here by Michelle Cuervo wherever you get your podcast. Video version also available on YouTube. Love you.